Hey guys, 732 of your crew back. I'm Mikey.
I'm Mike.
And this is Buffy the Vampire Season 5, Episode 12. As of last episode, there was a troll in Buffy. His name was Olaf.
That was such a side quest episode.
One of the fans asked if you realized who Anya was. Apparently, she's a character from literature, maybe? Like folklore?
Oh.
That's all they said was just make
not well enough to have noticed it, but like now that it's been brought up, I'm like starting to.
Is there like a vengeance demon and like folklore? Like
there's a lot of things about a lot of things, Mikey.
I mean, it would make sense because they tend to like try to incorporate.
I'm missing like probably 2 pieces of information to be like.
I don't want to say. I didn't read it long enough.
Thank you, fan. I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, we're gonna look into that. But yeah, thanks for joining us. We're gonna be starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's see what's happening with Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
It seems that the Council of Watchers has found some information that may help us out.
About Glory.
Presumably.
Hello, Buffy. Here's some stuff we know. Pip, pip.
Yeah.
Aren't they good guys? I mean, Watchers. That's just like other Gileses, right?
Yeah, they're scary and horrible.
You're so happy about that for a second.
They want to save the world and kill demons.
Kill the current demons, right?
Well, they're probably already on their way. Our old friend Quentin Travers is heading up a delegation.
They put me through that test and almost killed me. And then when I was Faith, they almost killed me again. Honestly, I really can't handle almost being killed right now.
I don't like the sound of this.
I thought English people were gentler than normal.
Now, I have to take care of Dawn.
His arm's actually broken still.
Always taking care of her.
Continuity.
I don't need the council looking over my shoulder when I don't even know what we're dealing with.
Dawn, honey, what are you doing up at this hour?
Dawn, are you listening? I can get a snack if I want to.
Is she really gonna set the junior high school buzzing with, "Ooh, there's a delegation a-coming"?
Sometimes we say stuff and it's all good. Giles, you were saying something?
She's not doing too well.
Mailman.
Please don't hurt me. Drink. Oh, what is this? What the hell are you doing to me?
What does she do to them? Does she actually like drink their sanity?
I think so.
No, I'm good. It's okay.
I know you're all always looking
Yeah,
at
she makes the
me. I
crazies.
can tell. Yeah.
Is she madness?
All you need is the key.
Yes, and I bet Mousy the Vampire Slayer has an idea where it is. If that girl's the only thing between me and my key, I don't need much time.
She does thrash Buffy in a 1v1.
We don't have a plan to beat her.
No.
It's gotta be Dawn, right?
Or like a team up. Like Angel.
No, because
Buffy,
she's
Spike.
stronger than Adam. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's gotta be Dawn, right?
Or Magic. But like I feel like she's magic resistant.
There's a back room that we've had.
Oh, yes. I thought perhaps you were keeping that space for the really dangerous items that should be kept out of the public's hands. Maybe you don't worry about that.
Brother.
I'm sorry, who are you?
There are some very potent elements here. Focusing crystals, runic artifacts, an amulet of Caldus. When triggered, it has the power to melt human eyeballs.
What are they doing?
What? What is just for the duration?
Magic box shoppers. We're going to have to ask you to leave.
Giles, what are they doing? Customers, please bring your money back.
I love her.
Just for the duration of the council's review.
Council, you're the council? Welcome to our store. We're closed now. I'll be in the back.
Because she's hiding.
You work here?
Yes, I do. Ever since I moved here from southeastern Indiana, where I was raised by both a mother and a father.
She works for me.
Love her.
You all stand around and look somber. Good job.
You used to respect us, Charles. Used to be one of us.
You used to pay me. Paul firing me was not my idea.
We've discovered information about this creature, your Glory. Some of it is clearly vital.
Tea.
It's wild that they just made tea.
And it won't be handed over until we are convinced that you and your Slayer are prepared for it. Thus the review.
I'm not having
Oh my god.
one of your insane tests. She's acquired a remarkable focus.
Now, Rasputin was associated with a certain obscure religious sect. They held the tenet that in order to be forgiven, one first had to sin. Conspirators who set out to kill him found it nearly impossible to do so.
Nearly impossible?
Miss Summers, of course. Until they rolled his body in a carpet and drowned him in a canal.
Are they gonna
there
rise
are reported
Putin
sightings
glory?
of him as late as the 1930s, aren't there?
Downer?
I can assure you there is near consensus.
There's also a near consensus about Columbus, you know, until someone asked the Vikings what they were up to in the 1400s, and they're like discovering this America-shaped continent.
Maybe you prefer I step aside.
I hate college
so that you
professors
can
like
teach
this.
your own course.
Like this isn't conducive.
Miss Summers.
He's just a
Come on,
petty
sit here, learn,
professor.
professor.
Oh my god. Taking a rage out.
Does this count as anger management therapy?
Yes.
Maybe you would like to teach your own class.
It's all healthy.
Who are you talking to?
Spike!
I saved you, Buffy. Please love me.
That was cool.
Your heartfelt gratitude's plenty. Expect I'll be getting that any moment.
Gratitude for getting in my way.
Getting in your way?
I didn't need you. I never need you, Spike.
You just don't like who did the rescuing, that's all. Wishing I was your boyfriend. What's his height? Oh, wait, he's run off. No, maybe that's your problem. Maybe push him away. Or is it the other?
What's the outfit?
Dude, it's full goth aesthetic.
Or maybe things not as high, not as firm.
You know what, Spike?
What the fuck, Spike?
The
Dude,
more I
I...
get to know you, the more I wish I didn't.
Or maybe you just don't hold their interest.
Damn.
Oh.
Begging permission to speak with you, sir? Don't touch
X-rays.
me. Crusty. I don't know any Slayer. Get away from me. You shouldn't be here. Oh, I believe you do, sir. Buffy something? Buffy Summers is the Slayer? That's the one. Very clever of you, sir. So Glory can find her? Do something to her? Why would I do that? I don't know, sir. She just said to tell you to do it. For her.
We've been developing a sort of a hybrid fighting style. Let me outline her
Bad day. Bad.
Miss Summers. Giles has just been telling us of your training regimen. Perhaps you'll favor us with a demonstration while we're here.
Right now?
No need to rush you.
They're staying a little longer than anticipated.
The Council fights evil. The Slayer is the instrument. Glory is stronger than you. She's a more powerful instrument, if you will. Pass the review, and we give it to you without reservation.
She fails if we don't do whatever you say. How much under your thumb do you think we are?
How much do you want our help?
She's not your bloody instrument, and you have no right to do any of this.
Yeah, Dad. The Ripper you're talking to.
There are factors which should motivate you to go along with the review. I don't want to do this. But obviously, we could shut this place down permanently.
What?
You can't do that. You don't have that kind of power.
Of course we do, and a great deal more. In fact, if you insist on fighting us, we'll arrange to have Mr. Giles deported within the day.
Oh.
Perhaps you're used to idle threats and sloppy discipline, Miss Summers. But you're dealing with grown-ups now.
That's so rude.
It's a message from Ben. He isn't going to help.
You could seduce her and bang the key out of her.
He is quite attractive.
Well, of course he's attractive. But he drives me insane.
Drives you insane?
That's it exactly. Oh. Sweet, lumpy minion. I could just
Oh
get
no.
my hands on him.
Is he gonna die?
I don't think so.
You know?
It's gonna be the running gag.
Dude, his chest holds his breath so much.
Giles, that Travers guy is like 60. I can't hit him. Can I?
Suppose not. Well, I could. I think I will. Punsy such.
Oh.
Am I gonna be able to get through this review? They're gonna expect me to be like a Slayer and know stuff, but I'm just me and I don't know anything, and they're gonna go away and they're not gonna tell me how to fight Glory, and I'm not gonna be able to protect Dawn.
The scandal here is not anything you've done wrong. It's the way they're behaving.
They picked the perfect thing. I can't lose you.
Aww.
Anya Christina Emanuela Jenkins, 20 years old. Born on the 4th of July, and don't think there weren't jokes about that my whole life, mister, because there were. Who's a little patriot, they'd say. Questions. Great.
We can answer questions.
Well, your relationship, what have you
Our relationship? We're friends. Good friends.
Girlfriends, actually. Lesbian, gay type lovers.
I meant your relationship with the Slayer.
We've always gone on patrols and done demon research with her and everything.
Have you mastered any fighting discipline?
That's an option?
No.
So, you have no special skills, or powers, or knowledge that you bring to the mix.
Just enthusiasm for killing the demons. Go deadness for the demons.
We merged, and I was the heart.
Yeah, he was. He was the
Super
heart.
Buffy.
I'm told it was all very professional.
Be fine without us. Sometimes she goes off and does stuff without even telling us.
Stellar, dude.
What level are you at?
Level?
Magical proficiency level.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a thing?
Hi.
Level 92.
5.
And you're registered as practicing witches under the names as you gave them to me?
Registered?
Documented?
But we understand that you help the Slayer.
This is amazing.
Little nip of blood out of some stray victim, whatever.
Blood?
Well, they're gonna die anyway.
She says no.
Personally, I'm shocked. The girl's slipping.
You've noticed a decline in her work.
Oh, yeah. See, I told her a twig can't keep a man. A few more disappointments should be crying on my shoulder. Mark my words.
This is
Is that what
amazing.
you want?
Heard of me, have you?
Rosie,
Oh, she's a
this is
Spike
on you.
Scan girl.
Well, well.
We assume you're familiar with the Japanese names for Aikido and Jiu-Jitsu moves.
Japanese?
What?
Shomenzuki.
Bam.
Punch him.
Thanks, Giles.
Back kick. Elbow. Elbow. Strike.
How have you been training her?
I've trained her to win.
You know what? I'm gonna have to do it my way, guys.
Oh, blindfold is crazy. Oh, no, Tommy's dead. Almost killed him, too.
If I got a note, I could try again.
No, it's all right. I don't think we need to see any more physical tests for a while. We move on to the real review. Look into your strategies.
What strategy? What plan?
Mom?
Boys? Oh!
Long day, sweetie?
What's gonna happen?
Buffy.
Wow, she's fast.
If I wanted to fight, you could tell by the being dead already. I think you know where it is. Well, it's the only thing keeping you alive right now. Because you may be tiny queen in vampire world. But to me, you're a bug having Slayer strength. Ooh, big deal. I could crush the life from you as easy as you'd break a nail. But I need the key. Kid. And you are just the darlingest thing I ever did see in my life. Did you know your sister took my key, Donnie, and she won't give it back?
You know she's the key,
I
too.
bet you know where she put it, don't you?
She doesn't know anything.
I know some stuff.
I bet she takes your stuff all the time without asking.
You're always talking about stuff I'm not supposed to hear. I'm gonna figure it out, you know.
Ooh, I like her. She's sassy. And I'll kill her. I'll kill your mom. I'll kill your friends. And I'll make you watch when I do. Obviously, this is a one-time only deal. Next time we meet, something you love dies bloody.
Damn.
Buffy, who was that?
Pack a bag.
Oh, they are leaving.
You're right.
Oh, she brought them here?
No shot.
Oh.
So, what's with the family outing?
You have to look after them.
Well, that's a boatload of manly responsibility.
It can't smell good in this crypt.
You're the only one strong enough to protect them.
Ooh.
Grim?
All right, then.
I think that was sincere,
Ladies.
too.
What do you think?
Mostly, I think ew.
Buffy's mom loves Spike, remember?
They hang out.
Yeah.
I love what you've neglected to do with the place.
Passions is coming.
The show he used to watch with Giles.
Oh, do you think Timmy's really dead?
Oh, no. She can just sew him back together. He's a doll.
I told you they love each other.
I mean, there's no way they're going to go through with it.
Buffy will be here, I assure you.
Yes, but when?
What are they writing down?
I like that, cataloging his items.
Like, why?
Because he might have stuff you're not supposed to. Oh?
Who's kidding? Oh my god. It's a Watcher.
No.
Bro, who's wearing chainmail in Sunnydale?
She's gonna trounce them. Oh. Damn. Okay.
That's crazy though.
Okay. Unmask him.
What's the...
A soldier in a vast army.
What?
Who's the tattoo?
The Knights of Byzantium,
What?
an ancient order, are now your enemy.
What?
You work for glory?
You think we ally ourselves with the beast? So long as you protect the key, the Brotherhood will never stop until we destroy it and you.
Buffy's new boyfriend.
God, I hope not.
Another secret fraternal order.
She needs to work on herself.
There isn't gonna be a review.
Sorry.
No hoops, no jumps, no interruptions. I've had a lot of people talking at me the last few days.
Fucking at her.
And I finally figured out why. Power. I have it. They don't.
Huh.
This bothers them. We had what in her warped brain probably passes for a civilized conversation. Why? Because she needs something from me.
Power. What a way to realize it.
You came to beg me to let you back in.
Oh.
To give your jobs, your lives, some semblance of meaning.
This is beyond insolence.
Woo!
I'm fairly certain I said no
I
interruptions.
love that.
That was excellent.
Giles is you. Sanders you right there. Sanders like, yeah.
The magic shop will remain open. Mr. Giles will stay here as my official watcher, reinstated at full salary.
Retroactive.
To be paid retroactively from the month he was fired.
It's like 2 years of salary.
We're talking about 2 very powerful witches and a 1,000-year-old ex-demon.
Willow's a demon?
The boy's clocked more field time than all of you combined.
Yeah.
He's part of the unit.
That's why they speak.
I've clocked field.
Fantastic.
But I want an answer right now from Quentin. Because I think he's understanding me.
Your terms are acceptable.
Giles is getting paid.
Giles is like, I'm about to make so much money.
2 years salary.
When we inventoried your shop, found a bottle of single malt scotch. Incense.
It's not, during working hours.
I think I could use a glass.
Just tell me what kind of demon.
She's not a demon, isn't she?
Well, that's the thing, you see.
What is she?
She's a god.
What?
Ooh.
It's a whole new game.
Oh.
She has to be some sort of like
He's a primal god.
a titan, like a titan.
So like, and this is good. We're going a little off trail here with normal stuff, but there's a thing in the folklore community where they talk about the 10 Commandments and how there's the one about thou shalt have no other gods before me, implying the existence of other gods being valid. You look
Also idols.
You look into paganism, you look into any of like the Eastern religions, you have multiple gods. So her being a god isn't that unusual, especially since based off of what we kind of saw with the Adam fight, that the Slayer might be like a reincarnated god of sorts,
or just maybe like
or something along
some spirit of something.
Right.
Yeah.
It's and we're not gonna get into like that, but it makes sense that Glory's a demon, or not a demon, a god.
Now I wonder what's going on with her sanity type thing, because like maybe she's like the god of like sanity.
Could be.
And thus draining sanity gets it. I mean, we got confirmation that right there that she's fully the one that did that.
She might not fully be God in the whole like mortal God like duality is what the key unlocks, is to get her full power back.
I almost feel like she's a Greek god or something kind. Because the lavish gifts and stuff she likes, and the treatment and her emphasis on beauty.
I don't know. I feel like most evil gods like decadent sacrifices.
Something like a demon looking. But interesting though. I mean, Buffy laying down the law at the end was great. We hate the Watchers when they come like this, but her saying you're gonna retroactively.
They kind of work for her now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they said it. they need instruments, and she's the instrument, and without an instrument, they're not playing anything.
Well, that's kind of the thing, right? Because like the Slayer came before the Council. The Council's clearly helped the Slayer originally, and that was their role, is to always be the helper of the Slayer. But then when we get it, it's kind of like the Slayer works for the Council, is how we started out, and that's not how the dynamic should be.
Yeah.
So Buffy's reinstating like the natural order of things, sort of.
Yes, and Giles is being, retroactively paid with a great scene, especially because he's like,
That was funny.
I love that. We also have some nice, moments going on in this episode between just, Buffy and Dawn. And it's like Buffy trying to defend Dawn, Dawn standing up, kind of going, basically toe to toe with God in terms of wit a little bit. And also another thing is the key standing right in front of Glory, so it just means she doesn't know the key. So that was interesting. I love that whole scene. Like that literally, as soon as she showed up, I'm like, we can't stay in this house anymore because she didn't know where Buffy lived, so she had to ask the guy.
Right.
And he knows discharge information, so he broke HIPAA to do that. Bad.
You're dealing with a god, Mikey. There's not a lot you have to go off of.
That's true. I love her. I mean, I do enjoy Gloria as a character. She's fantastic, especially when she she shows the love for the minions, because it's just so chaotic.
I don't know if it's love.
No. Well, Houston, they worship her, so therefore she has, they're her followers.
Cares for them in a way.
Reverence? I don't know. Okay. They revere her. But I mean, that was great, especially because we got introduced to a new one. The new order too, the Council of the Knights of Byzantium. That's interesting. I mean, they were talking about different sects and stuff like that. Like we know about the monks from Angel, the prophecy monks that I can see, or whatever, seers. We know about the ones in this show that were that made her how she is. They made Dawn how she is.
Right.
And it makes sense that, I mean, they brought it up, I think, in a past episode, that sometimes you can destroy the key to make it like kind of disappear for a little bit again, which would stop Glory. But obviously Buffy, with her memories plugged in, has an attachment to Dawn that's unnatural, and now also with her Slayer things wants to fight evil. So that's never going to happen. I almost feel like I feel like
you're on a roll here. Keep going.
I feel like Glory's going to kill somebody. Like actually kill somebody. Like maybe not like a main character or a secondary character, but like a tertiary.
But no one story-wise deserves to go at this point, so like it would be genuinely like a crazy thing.
Well, that's the thing. You don't have to deserve to go, and being in the 5th season, 2 more seasons after this is where you would kill a character that's important to the story to propel it further.
But that's what I'm saying. Like no one's death would propel the story along at this moment. Because like Spike dies, like who cares?
Spike dies, so he's redeeming himself would be like a moment. I don't think he will, because they
haven't like been giving any indication for that. He's been comic relief,
and right now Buffy went to him to give family.
Willow and Tara wouldn't die because Tara's
Xander.
No.
Anya.
Giles? Maybe Anya. Definitely not Giles. But like killing Anya is also like, why would you do that? Because I'm saying like there's no reason for it. Like, and Joyce dying, they would have done that already.
Unless they were like faking us.
Why would they bring us back? No, that'd be dumb.
Yeah, it would be terrible, because I mean they would give us, they would make us.
It'd be like cruel.
Well, they would dangle in front of us that like she survived cancer, and then be like, oh, she died though from other reasons, and that would be like the hardest thing.
Dawn dying would make the most sense, but like since
I don't think she's gonna die.
Yeah, I think she'll last the rest of the show.
I think she does last the rest of the show. I think they defeat Glory, or maybe Glory is the villain.
I'm saying like I don't know who dies. If anyone.
Maybe like a secondary or tertiary character that shows up.
Do we even have any of those lately?
I mean, there are some characters from high school that we know that might, like,
we haven't seen anybody except the gang and like the episode only characters in quite a while.
Also, you're right. We haven't really seen tomatoes. I'm curious though, because with how this is moving, we're moving towards a fight. Spike has Buffy's family.
Spike has the key.
Which, by the way, amazing. When I called it, him and Buffy's mom get along
the soap operas, bro.
I remember that one scene where Buffy comes home and Spike is sitting there, and he's like, "What happened?" And it's like, "Drew left me." Like, oh my god, this fucking vampire. He is the most. Okay, so I have to say, even though he doesn't have a soul, he's more human than Angel in that way.
I know, and that's like the crazy thing is like how are they gonna keep writing Angel as this angsty like demon, like tortured soul when like Spike doesn't have a soul? It is so
well, I mean,
more relatable.
I'm gonna be honest. Even what's that one girl? Even Harmony is more human than Angel with his soul, and maybe that's because she's so fresh from being turned. But I also feel like
I don't even know how I feel about that in the terms of like characters that we follow. The vampires seem human-esque, but the second it's like we're not following that vampire, they're like a beast. They're like rawr, drink blood, evil.
Then we follow them and Harmony's like, I need unicorn trinkets.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Spike's like, I need to watch my passions, otherwise, you know.
And it's even like their minions. Their minions are generic like henchmen people, but then like, dude, it's great show. So it's really enjoyable.
So the writing's definitely picked up, especially because we have the characters. But I feel like the addition of Glory is probably the best thing for the show. Last season, I felt like Adam was like a mediocre villain. He had no charisma. He was, and as a robot, it makes sense.
Well, he kind of he was playing the role of like kind of like a unstoppable like
machine,
right? Like the mindless evil.
Glory is chaos, and I love the chaos. She's almost like a Drusilla, but like more with it, like mentally.
If Drusilla didn't go off to Brazil and instead became a god,
correct. I'm curious though. I'm curious to see what's going to keep going, because obviously we're moving towards my prediction of somebody might die. Buffy's going to have an encounter with Glory. How do you defeat a god without the help of another god?
Killing all its worshippers.
Maybe the powers that be come and help, or maybe the way they do it is, like you said, they drown her. Thus the.
Well, no, they'd have to. We kind of got a hint. I think that they have to. This is like a
Rasputin.
They gotta like restrain her.
They gotta restrain her and like dunk her in water. I think. I don't think you can restrain her. We've seen her punch through a column.
But like that's what we've noticed. Like when she doesn't steal sanity, that she like turns into a ball.
She needs to be turned. She needs to be denied.
Yeah, she needs to like be denied the sanity. And I feel like if they kill her worshippers, like then who's gonna help her?
True. Or we gotta find out. So we'll keep watching. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mikey.
I'm Mike.
This was Buffy. Make sure to check out Patreon for full into this episode as well as others, and check out other content we have. It's pretty fun. You know. See you next time. Bye.
Toodaloo.